They thought he was gone, betrayed, crucified, silenced forever, but the truth was, Isa was never defeated. Across ancient texts, from the Gospels to the Quran, even in mystical scrolls long hidden, the story remains. Isa was lifted, protected, reserved for a time still to come. Not a prophet who died in despair, but a silent flame, preserved for the storm ahead. Hidden for so long, kept safe from those who would twist his words or weaponize his name. Now the hour approaches, when the world is drowning in deception and the hearts of people are growing cold. He stirs, not just as a man, but as an embodied miracle. For he is the Word made flesh, the truth that walks among us. But why does he come again? What is this second chance for humanity? What is the purpose of the return of Isa? Why not another prophet? Why him? Because it was Isa who was falsely elevated, then buried in lies. Because it is Isa who will return with no new message, only the truth, preserved, because only he can unite hearts across the divide. His return is not a new beginning, my friends. It is the balance of justice returning to a world ruled by illusions. For now, the deceiver walks among us in disguise, claiming to be God, showing wonders, raising the dead, turning deserts into gardens, and starving people into believers. Humanity will stand on the edge of its soul, and then Isa will descend, clothed in light, hands resting on the wings of angels, at a place called Damascus, the white minaret. He will descend not with vengeance, but with divine clarity. The lie will tremble, the deceiver will fall. So do not fear, my brothers and sisters. Do not fear, my friends. For a time is coming when greed and hatred will be washed away like a terrible dream. When the weak will be protected and the strong will be merciful. When the chains of injustice are broken and the shackles of oppression fall. When the very stones cry out and the mountains rejoice. This is the promise of the return of Isa. But until that day dawns, we must keep watch. Keep our hearts open and our minds clear. For when the deceiver's darkness seems at its end, there will still remain a shadow. The deceiver's kingdom may fall, but the system he built, that's the final test. That is the ultimate trial. Are you ready for what comes next? Are you ready for the final test? Are you ready for the ultimate trial? Then listen closely, my friends, for the next chapter beckons. Subscribe, Grandmaster, for more.